So today's video is going to be my top 3 restaurants at Disneyland Paris. So in this video I'm going to go through their theming, why I like them, what makes them special, where they're located at Disneyland Paris, and all 3 of them are in a separate part of the actual whole of Disneyland. I'm also going to go through prices, but in this video I'm not going to actually go through what food they sell, because otherwise this video would be like 3 hours long. So I'm also going to put up pictures so you can actually visualise what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to get on with it, and I'm going to start with my all-time favourite Disneyland restaurant. This is the Auberge du Cendrillon, which is basically known as the Princess's Lunch / dinner. This is located in Fantasyland, and the easiest way to get there is if you go directly through Sleeping Beauty's castle, you go down the steps and you go past the Candy Floss, which is on your right. There's also a sweet shop there, and you keep going, you keep walking down past the Sword and Stone, which is on your left. Yeah, and you keep going down, and then it's on your right, and you go in, and for this one you have to book a table in advance, because me and my family have always booked a table in advance, otherwise it is fully booked. This is a very hard restaurant to get into. And so in this restaurant you are seated in, it's themed as Cinderella's like place. So you've got loads of pictures of Cinderella and her fairy godmother and her stepmother and all that, and also outside is her carriage, and it's like fenced off, but it's beautiful. Like at night the lights come on and it's amazing. So anyway, in this restaurant you are seated and you get basically Cinderella, Perla and Susie are the 3 main characters that you are definitely going to see and meet in this character dining experience. So those are the ones that come round, and you're never not going to meet these people unless the person is off sick or can't make it. But these 3 will always definitely be in there, so you get to meet these 3. Also, Perla and Susie are the mice from Cinderella, the 2 women one, the purple one and the green one. I'll put a picture at the end of like this restaurant section. You also get joined by 2 other different princesses, and out of those 3 princesses, so Cinderella and the other 2, one of them's always joined by their prince. So in total you get 6 characters coming around and meeting you. And so yeah, this is why you're eating your dinner, by the way. So you don't have to get up and queue, they're literally coming to you, and they spend like a total of like 3 minutes with you. So you're like, hi, how are you? How's your day been? Blah blah. But yeah, then you get autograph, sign and a picture. So I love it in there. Now, the princesses that are the other 2 princesses that are regularly in there are Aurora, Snow White and Ariel. Those are the ones that I've seen that are regularly in there. Like, they're the normal ones, but you never know. Also, I have seen online that Rapunzel and Flynn have been making an appearance in there pretty often really, and I've been dying to meet Flynn Rider. He's like one of my main characters I really want to meet, so hopefully I will meet him. Also, I have seen Belle in there when I was younger, and I think she was in there yesterday actually with Prince Adam, which was a massive surprise. I was like, why can't I be there? But yeah, they've been in there, and I think I've seen Tiana in there once as well. But I think that was when her movie first came out, so it was kind of like, well, she was like a new princess, so it was good to see her in there. Now the princesses, if you have a daughter and she is a fan of these princesses and you think you're going to see them in there, you're not, because I have never ever seen them in here, and I don't think they ever will be in here, sadly. Well, maybe one of them. But Mulan and Pocahontas, as you know, they are very rare characters to meet at Disneyland Paris. I have only met them each once or twice, but I have never ever seen them in the Auberge, and I've never seen them online, like in the Auberge. So that would be, if you've seen them in there, please let me know, because I mean, from what I know, not one have been in there. Also, Anna and Elsa have never been in there. I know they've been in the Disneyland Hotel, and they have also been in the Pavilion, but they have not been in the Princess's Lunch. Now, obviously this is kind of Frozen's a massive movie, and they might put them in there, I don't know, but as of today they haven't, and they haven't been in there. So they'd be good to meet in there. I'd love to meet them. Also, Merida is not in there now. She's already, I think they only didn't put her in there because she's already got her meet and greet bit by the Chaparral Theatre. So I don't think they'll put her in there because obviously that part is themed for her, so they're not going to put her in somewhere else. So those are the princesses. Also the princes. I have seen Prince Charming, Prince Philip. I've never met Eric in there, but he has been in there. Obviously never met Flynn, but I want to meet him. Who else? Oh, the prince from Snow White. I think Prince Ferdinand is his name. Seen him in there. Obviously I've seen Prince Adam online in there. Tiana's Prince Naveen I haven't. I think that's it. But no, I haven't seen them. I also want to meet Eric. He would be really cool to meet. So the prices, it's a set. So it's from the choices that are on the menu, and for adults it is €66.99. So this includes a starter from the menu of there's 3 or 4 of each. So there's 3 or 4 of starters, of a main, and then of dessert. And so in the €66.99 you get a non-alcoholic cocktail, a starter of your choice from the menu, a main of your choice from the menu, and a dessert of your choice from the menu. So that's also for the money. You might think that's expensive, but you're also paying to meet the characters as well. So it's not just for the food, and the food is amazing as well. They do, I know for starters they do a pumpkin soup, obviously because Cinderella and a pumpkin, and my dad said that was really nice. And there's a steak as well also. And for kids, this is for 3 to 11-year-olds. So my brother has this. So this is €37, and this includes a drink of their choice. So like apple juice, orange juice, Coke, 7-Up, all that. A starter of their choice from the menu, a main of their choice from the menu, and a dessert of their choice from the menu. Now, the kids get a Cinderella shoe with mousse in it, and a Cinderella lollipop. I think the lollipop is on my Instagram and Twitter account. I took a picture of that, and I think the whole dessert is as well, from what I can remember. But yeah, that's amazing. I love the little shoe, it's just so cute. Restaurant is the Bistro Chez Remy, which is the Ratatouille restaurant located in the studios in the Ratatouille sort of area next to the ride. So you walk into this area and you've had Toy Story Land on your left, and you walk in and you've got the ride on your right, and then in front of you will be the restaurant. Now you walk in and there's like this is also a restaurant you have to book for. If you book, I think you can actually book just a day in advance, but I think you'll struggle to get in there. If you just walk in, you'd be like, I want a table. That's going to be like a massive struggle, so I don't think you'd be able to do that. But you walk in and it's got all Gusto's awards on the walls, and you've got like a little reception bit, and so you can't actually see in the restaurant at this point. But once you get your name gets called out, and they take you down the side of the reception, and then there's like a door to the left, which is where the restaurant is. The waiter will give you a story, and he basically says, you're now going to shrink down to the size of a rat in like short form. And I only actually realised this last time I went in there, and you walk in and the tiles from what they were of the floor, they expand and they're massive, and then you know the borders on the bottom of the wall, and so from where they were in real life, they become huge and they're massive. Also the wallpaper becomes bigger, and so you're walking in, and then there's on some tables the seats are bottle tops and bottle backs as well. they're awesome. And then you know the umbrellas that they put in drinks, there's a massive one of them, and the lights are made out of Christmas lights, and everything's just huge. And there's also massive plates, and it is, I think it's the best themed restaurant at Disneyland Paris. It is just so awesome and really cool. Now, downside, I think that when I first went in there, I thought that Remy and Emile from Ratatouille would be in there to meet, because I know I have met them before in like Stars and Cars, which has stopped now sadly, but I think they should be in there. They're not in there at the moment, but I think Disney should put them in there because that would be amazing, because you can't meet those characters anywhere else, and there's only 2 of them, but sadly they're not in there at the moment. So anyway, the prices are for adults, they range from which menu you choose. So for adults it'll either be $29.99 or up to $59.99. So that's just depending on which menu you choose, because there's like 3 menus or something, and they each do either like a main and a starter and a main, or a main and a dessert, or a starter, a main and dessert, and it's all like just depending. Also, the kids is 3 to 11-year-olds, so that ranges from €16.99 to €29.99, and also that's depending on which menu you choose. Now the food in there, every meal you get a pot of ratatouille. Now I don't really like ratatouille, but obviously the restaurant Ratatouille, they got to put like one of them in there, which is cool when they keep them with the theme. Also, I think the dessert. Right, the dessert for the adults is a chocolate mousse, and it is the most delicious chocolate mousse ever. It's the best thing I've ever tasted. So if you like chocolate, you need to have one of these, and you just need to like, it's just amazing. So this only opened up with the ride, I think a couple of years ago, so 2014. I think the theming is the best part, because the fact that there's nothing that's not themed. Even when you go in the bathrooms, the mirror is a massive hand mirror, and it's just so down to detail. Everything, nothing is like left untouched. It's all done, and it's just amazing. Like, you just have to see it for yourself. So it's like, me explaining it is not going to make you think, wow, that sounds. You just have to see it. Once you see it, it's just like, wow, it's amazing. It's just, that's it. But yeah, that's also a restaurant that me and my family always go to. So and you also, when you go on the ride, once you get off, you can actually see into the restaurant. So you get off of your little mouse or whatever. You get off, and there's like glass panels you can actually see directly into the restaurant. So you could do it that way and just actually get on the ride and see if you even like it in there. But yes, it's awesome. The third restaurant I'm going to talk about is Rainforest Cafe. Now I know they have one in London, but I haven't actually been there before. So Rainforest Cafe in Paris is the only one I've actually ever been to. So this is in the village, and it's on the far end on your right, and it's just next to McDonald's. And you also walk through a shop before you actually get to the restaurant, and it's all rainforest themed. So there's all teddies and pens and pencils, and it's all like that. And you walk in, and there's elephants, that like life-size elephants that move. There are monkeys, butterflies, lizards, giraffes. There's a massive fish tank. There's also a snake when you walk in, and my dad always tries to reach it, and I love snakes, so it's just so cool. Also, before you go in, there's also an alligator outside, and it just like starts roaring and moving and getting all stressed out, and me and my brother always throw coins in. It's so cool. So anyway, you're sitting in this restaurant, and every 20 minutes or so, maybe every 15, there's a thunder and lightning, and there's like a rainstorm. And basically, so there's a panel where it's raining all the time, but when this rainforest comes on, it goes dark, and then this rain thing just chucks it down, and there's lightning and thunder, and it all the animals start to go mental. But yeah, the experience is just amazing. So anyway, the prices, there's no set meals for this restaurant, so it's just like individual prices for what you pick. But to give you like an idea, the 4 of us, so I've got me, my little brother, my mum, my dad, it's normally around €130, and so that's main course, starter, main course and dessert, and also drinks. So it's not as bad as the other ones. The other ones are more expensive, but there's more theming to that, and they're actual Disneyland, like they're special to Disneyland. This is just Disney Village. This is for anyone who lives around the area. It's not just for people who live in the hotel. So I'm going to do more videos like this, and I think my next one is either going to be rides, top 3 rides, Disneyland Paris, top 3 actual things to do, so stuff, just the things that are on, and also top 3 characters to meet. So those will be the next videos. After those, I don't know what I'm going to do next, but that's to keep me going. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what your favourite restaurants are. I'd love to know. So yeah, thank you for watching.